Moving to Miami makes you realize how much money people actually have. This past weekend was Art Basel, and I saw absolutely insane displays of wealth everywhere. I'm a doctor, I'm a neurologist. I like to think I'm doing okay in life. I think in other cities, I might actually feel like I was doing well, but definitely not here. And the problem is, once you get here and you see all of these things, you can't unsee it. You can get as much education as you want, but the people who are actually wealthy in life are the creators and the business owners.
This is your sign to move to Miami if you're young, want to be successful, and want to surround yourself with other successful people. I moved here a couple months ago, and the one word I can use to describe Miami is new money. And some people will be like, oh, it's so everyone's flaunting their money, driving around fast cars, going to nice places to eat. It's yeah, everyone is flaunting their money here, but isn't that a good thing? At least the vibe I get is that most people here made it themselves. So it's when you make it yourself, you flaunt your money, you feel good about it. And since pretty much everyone here is self-made, a lot of the people that I've met go out of their way to help you also be successful. Because everyone moved here to be surrounded by other successful people, and the only way you can maintain that network is by providing value and maintaining relationships. I have met up with some of the coolest people that live in Miami, and the advice and perspective that these people have and just want to help you is absolutely insane. And I'm here for it.
I do not like to work, so I moved to Miami because I've noticed that when I'm in a place where other people are working, but more importantly, where I have to hustle to live, I tend to get shit done. And I tend to grow exponentially. And this is something that I learned about myself when I was young. I had this quote that I lived by, and it was, bite more than you can chew, and then chew it. And there have been examples of this over the course of the last 10 years. When I first moved into my first apartment and left my parents' home, my rent was half of my income. And by the end of the year, it was only a fifth of my income. And then I moved to a different apartment because I got a little bit complacent, and the rent tripled. And again, my rent became about half or a third of my income. But by the end of the year, it became a tenth of my income. And so I got to that place again where I started getting complacent. Money's been great, work-life balance has been great, but I want more. I want to continue growing. I just understand myself. And unless I have a really good reason to do so, to grow, I just won't do it. I'll drag my feet. And honestly, I don't like this about myself. It's something I'm working on. But the point of this video is for you to get to know yourself. You may not like how you're wired, but that's how you're wired. And until you can figure out how to rewire your brain, well, work with yourself. So I moved to a place that, again, doubled my rent. I got a car that is about as expensive as my rent was for my last place. And so my living expenses are significantly higher than they were before. But I'm afforded stuff like this. This is in my backyard, by the way. This is the community lounge. And it's forcing me to get my ass to work. If you're somebody that needs pressure, apply it. And sometimes the only person who can apply the pressure is you, especially in the entrepreneurial space, where we don't have managers, no bosses, we're the boss. What's really important to keep in mind here is that you need to believe in yourself. You need to bet on yourself in order to make something like this work. Because if I had just moved into an apartment that was half of my income and I didn't believe that I could make it work, well, I would have just sank, right? Sink or swim. There's got to be a part of you that's at least a little bit naive to believe that you can do the things that you set out to do.
You're only good as the people you're around. Without growth, there's no change. Without change, there's no growth. This explains it best. A shark in a fish tank will grow 8 inches, but in the ocean it will grow 8 feet or more. See, the shark will never outgrow its environment, and the same is true for you. Many times we're around small thinking people so we don't grow. Change your environment and watch your growth. This clip is full of jewels. I was having this conversation today, and I'm convinced 100% that if you don't get out of your comfort zone, you'll never grow. It's almost impossible. Why? Because there's nothing forcing or motivating you to change, grow, learn, or challenge yourself. In my opinion, most people are comfortably miserable in life. Otherwise, 85% of workers would love their jobs instead of hating them. The good news is, thanks to the internet, you have a choice. Creators and business owners are making money. He's 100% on point. That's the reason I started this channel, to help you turn your talent into profit via the internet by creating a remote online business. However, it quickly shifted to helping you turn your talent into profit by utilizing content marketing to drive traffic to your business. Why the sudden change, you ask? Well, I came across a video explaining almost 90% of all videos uploaded by YouTube never exceed 1,000 views. So I put the brakes on my channel to reassess what I was doing. I thought to myself, I'm already monetized. If I've accomplished in 90 days what most YouTubers will never accomplish at all, my job now is to show other business owners how to do the same. Google is the #1 search engine. Google owns YouTube, making YouTube the #2 biggest search engine. This is a golden opportunity. Content marketing is the wave of the future. According to All Work, by 2027, the majority of the U.S. workforce will freelance. Freelancing is defined as someone who works for themselves rather than for a given company. Best bet is to start your own online business, and don't wait for YouTube to monetize you. Do it yourself. Almost 90% of all videos uploaded by YouTube never exceed 1,000 views. That's right, never exceed 1,000 views. I've accomplished in 90 days what most YouTubers will never accomplish at all, by utilizing content marketing versus content creation. And there's a huge difference. Currently, I have less than 100 subs and 25 videos. Of those, 4 have exceeded 1,000 views. I was applying content marketing before I understood it. For me, it just seemed like the most logical way to drive traffic. Shout out to YouTube for updating the algorithm for 2025. They're now promoting smaller channels like me alongside bigger channels for recommended or suggested videos. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. The new updates combined with content marketing are priceless. It's like having your shot in the NBA, or your night at the Apollo, or your big chance at whatever in life. This is the best time to start or promote a YouTube channel. It's now or never. You don't have to be in tech nor a content creator to make money online. The new entrepreneurs or contentpreneurs are monetizing themselves by applying content marketing to drive traffic to their 6-figure remote online business, where they're getting people results, which equals success. That's the new rich. Become a contentpreneur and start driving traffic to your business today. Click the link in the description box to schedule a free consultation via Zoom. And that's all I have for today. Remember to like, share, subscribe. I must go live. I'm out.